Okay, welcome to our tutorial on how to add your own news item to Leicestershire Villages. In order to do that, you do need to be logged into the site, and you can just click on the news link in the local posting section on the left hand side of the screen, and this will take you to the news archive for that particular community. So you can see for Thorpe Astley we've got 315 news items here. Now if we want to add our own news item, it could be maybe a report on the village fete, or it could be a match report on the village football team. All we do is click on the Add New button, and it presents us with a simple form for us to add our news item to the site. And the first thing you'll see is asking for a subject, which is basically the headline for our news item. And in this example I'm just going to put an item on about the Christmas Carol service. So my headline is going to be Christmas carols on the green. You don't have to include a picture if you don't want to, but it does make your item stand out much more from the page. So it is best practice to include a picture if you can. And if you want to add a picture, it's exactly the same way as adding an attachment to an email. You simply click on the browse button, and we're able to search right the way through the hard drive on our computer or memory stick or CD. And so you can see in my folder here I'm going to choose this image called Carols, and if I double click on there, you'll notice that it shows us that it's found that image on the form. Now if you leave this resize button ticked, it'll automatically resize your image, however big it is, to fit onto the screen, and it defaults to 200 pixels by 200 pixels. You can change these settings if you want to, but basically if you leave these alone, it'll fit appropriately on the screen. Okay, the next one is the description section, and this is where you add the text for your news item. You can either type it in directly, or you can do what I'm going to do here, is just paste that information in from a Word document that I've already created. So I simply choose to paste my information in. Okay, I can choose to check my spelling if I want to. You can choose to link your item to another website if you want to. I'm not going to do that in this case, but if you do add a website, you do want to click on the Go button just to check that your web link works. You can also include up to 2 attachments for your news item, so it could be anything from a Word document to an Excel spreadsheet to a sound clip or a video clip. So for this Christmas carols example, if you did have some video footage, then you can add that as an attachment if you want to. Bear in mind that it's exactly the same way as adding a picture to the site. We'd click on the browse button, but also if you do add an attachment, you will need to give it a name as well. Once you've done that, you can just go ahead and click on the save button, and this will just take a few seconds to add it to the site, because in this example we are including an image which it has to upload, and when it goes onto the site, this is how it should look. Now you'll notice that it appears in pink because nothing actually goes live to the public until it's been checked by a moderator first. So we're asking the public to submit their own material. We just need to be slightly careful that nothing dodgy goes on the site. So it says it will be done within 3 days, which gives us a little bit of leeway over weekends and holidays, so it should be approved much earlier than that. So really that's all there is to it. So you can get your news items out to your entire community. So it's very simple and free to do, so why not go and have a go.